Okay, so if you look at this wipe, I made my account the first day I wipe. We're at 201 days since the last wipe, right? If you look through the list of Tarkov wipes, if you look at the past, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wipes, right? This one was 201 days. This was 214, 210, 188, 165, 198. So like, there's already like 2 wipes that have been longer than this one. It's like on track to be the longest wipe, and nobody knows when wipe is because BSG just kind of leads us along, and then they throw out a tweet where they're like, "Yo, we are wiping on this day," and it comes out of nowhere. You get like 3 days heads up. I don't know when the wipe is, but in my opinion, I don't think wipe is for at least 1 month, and maybe not even for the next 2 or 3 months. Like we might see like an October wipe or a September wipe, something like that. And it's awful to hear because I want the game to wipe as much as you guys do, but they're really, really, really slow at making content. Like we were waiting on streets for like 4 years. We were waiting on arena for a long time too. They just don't push things till they're ready. And even with their last roadmap, right? This patch 13.1, we were supposed to get Unity 21 with this, and we were supposed to get a bunch of other things. They kind of split this patch up, and they only gave us like a third of what was supposed to be in this patch, and they pushed the rest off of it. So we need to get a new roadmap now. And in my opinion, if they plan on wiping anytime soon, they wouldn't have given us like the half patch that we got because they would have just waited and combined it all at once. It wouldn't make sense to break this patch up if you want to do it all at the same time and then wipe the game, you know? So ideally I think point 14 is supposed to be the wipe patch. Like new boss for streets, BTR, vaulting, kit presets, armor plates, like hideout expansion, all this stuff that they want to add that makes the game like, cool. But if they were gonna break up this patch now, that means in my opinion we have at least like a month until the Unity patch even hits. Because the last time they updated Unity, it like broke the game for a while, and it took them a long time to even fix the problems with that. And this wipe obviously wasn't well received by a lot of players. There was problems with like people didn't like the recoil, and there was the cheating problem, and the bullshit that I pulled, and like the game just like was left where a lot of people kind of left the game. Right now, you have a lot of new players playing. A lot of people are just sick of the game. They're invisible players, like all that stuff that was going on. Yeah, and I feel like if they just wipe the game without a big either bug fix update or new content or like a mix of both, they just wipe the game right now with nothing. That when people come back, they're gonna quit after a week or two, and they know that, right? So whether that be they give us, arena, like, and then they wipe the game later. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get arena before the game wipes. If we're gonna get it when the game wipes, I don't know when we're gonna get it. I don't know when wipe is. But if you think about it from like BSG's standpoint, I guess is I don't think wipe is soon because if half of this patch wasn't ready, then I don't think that this patch is ready, and I think this patch is when wipe will be. And I think the Unity 21 and rest of this stuff is at least a month away. And then I'm assuming they have to fix what's broken with Unity and then drop this patch for wipe. So I'm assuming like fixing this is like a month and then maybe 2 weeks more to like get everything right, and then maybe get this patch solidified and then drop it. So maybe 2 months away for wipe. I don't know. They haven't told us when wipe is. They're not gonna tell us. If you want to know, you have to go to Tarkov Twitter and look for a tweet that says when wipe is. But nobody is gonna know when wipe is until they tweet it. They don't tell us early. They don't. They give you like a 1 week notice, and I don't think that they are wiping until this patch hits. And I think we're far away from this patch. I think it's gonna be the longest wipe we've ever had. Which again, there's still been the 12.6 wipe and the 12.9 wipe have both been longer than the current one. We're 2 weeks away from passing the longest wipe ever, and I honestly see that happening this wipe. Again, I don't know. I'm just talking from experience and like what I've seen BSG do, and I think they're like under a lot of scrutiny right now to get this stuff done right. So until we see like a new roadmap and we get an idea for what they want to do, we don't know. But this is like the only thing that I could think of for wipe is it's got to be at least 1 month away, in my opinion, maybe more. Because again, if the game was gonna wipe in less than 2 weeks, they would not have split this patch in half because there's no way they drop the new wipe without this Unity update, because this Unity update is what's going to allow them to do everything else they want to do in the future. And I doubt they want to do that at the beginning of a wipe, not before it, you know? They're going to want to like end the wipe with one of these patches in case things go bad. It won't eat up the new wipe, in my opinion. That's how they handled it last time they updated the engine as well. is they dropped this to Unity 2019, the last month of wipe, took them about a month to fix the problems, and then they dropped the new wipe update, and then boom, wipe. So I'd assume same thing here. They're going to wait, drop Unity update, there's going to be bugs, problems, they got to fix that, make sure this patch is all good, and boom, send it out to the wipe. So looking like 2 months. Be real.